Well, my next guest is a fashion designer and entrepreneur who's taking her medium-sized brand to the very next level with international expansion. So here to tell us all about her plans and her take on the state of luxury retail right now is Tory Burch, Chief Creative Officer and co-founder of her namesake line, Tory Burch. Thank you so much for coming in studio today.
Thank you for having me. I'm so happy to be here.
There's a lot of apprehension in the retail world right now.
We are. I mean, our numbers for December were much better than
for price points. And how do you figure that out? I think points that you expand more into accessories, or are they more staples? I mean, do you change the fashion to go and reflect, mentioning in the introduction there that you've decided to expand internationally? Where are you betting that those accessories are going to sell?
So across the board,
stores in the United States.
In the United States, and
that there's just not the appetite after 10 years or more of economic pressure in Japan. Why better than they are here in the U.S.?
That's right.
Within luxury, there's sort of a strata of pricing. How would you define Tory Burch? Is it affordable luxury, or do you consider it high? In Japan specifically, they're seeing a real change with the consumer. That price is becoming a reason to purchase when it hasn't before. That brand itself was the first reason. Now it's price in Japan. Change the product to reflect the region. What is it in the Asian consumer base that you, starting with Japan and the Asian consumer? But besides this work, with your own foundation, you've actually shown some interest here in microfinance. And why?
Well,
based micro-lending firm, isn't it? You yourself recently, within the back half of 2009, made the decision to sell a portion of the company to a private equity firm based out of Mexico. What was behind that decision, and how much of the company do you still own? Specifics you just said, but in terms of brand management yourself, how are you making those decisions on just own and how you're directing that management? Sales for you have been projected to be like less than 10% of total volume, which is reported here at exceeding $200 million. What's happening with that consumer base?
Well, I think I'm very...
Tory Burch, designer, brand manager, some advice there, and philanthropist, joining us here on In Business.